Hey, it's me, the Judgment Network, coming back with another video. I'm not sure if you got there first, welcoming, but if you didn't, here it is. There it was. Okay. Today, you see from the caption in the video slot that we're going to be talking about the recap of the Jets B Raiders, which was not a pretty game for Jets fans. You could say Josh McCollum performed reasonable, but he performed reasonable, which really out of him is to be expected. But anyway, the Jets lose 28-45. We all know that. If you're not already, if you didn't already know that, you probably spoiled. I've probably spoiled it for you, but you probably should have known that. You probably should have known that I was going to spoil it for you if you clicked on this video. So anyway, the Jets lose in what was a blowout from the beginning, 28 to 14, 13 at halftime, I believe was the score. If not, correct me in the comment section. But it got worse as we went along, and they dropped 45 on our defense, which in fantasy points, if you wanted to know, is -3. Don't ask me how I know that. I know that because I'm just gonna tell you. I know that because I have the Jets on one of my leagues, which is probably a mistake, but who cares? Next thing I was gonna say, the Raiders just what I saw encouraging on the Jets team was the fight. Everyone says the fight. We're here to win football games. I don't care how good your fight is. You need to find a way to win. You have the ability to win, and it's just not fair to let your team down week after week after week because you can't win. You can't find a way to win. Which I was told by I was watching a video today from a other YouTuber of NFL. He's big. That's beside the point. That the Jets are not going to beat the Dolphins. We're going to talk about that later this week, but just wanted to throw that out there. I disagree with that. I think the Jets have a good chance of that game. So back to the recap. The Jets really didn't come out and do much at all the whole game on defense, to be honest. When you see 45 points, my buddy saw it like at 40 some points and thought it was going to get a 50s. He said, well, what was the final score? I saw it was, did it get into the 50s? And I said, no, of course, it went down to 45. But the Jets' defensive line, defensive rush, or rush defense was terrible. They allowed 3 running backs to score on us. Of course, Marshawn Lynch, we're going to give you the benefit of the doubt, and we're going to shut that off. Okay, it's Marshawn Lynch. But 2 nobodies scored touchdowns on us. It's pathetic. It needs to change. When you have Muhammad Wilkerson and players like that on the offensive line, and Jamal Adams, I know that's not his running game is not is not the job of his, but they're trying to make sure they stay on this football team. But you play like that and you let that many touchdowns go by. You're not going to stay on a football team that wants to win games if you let 45 go. So that's my thoughts on that point. So yeah, the Jets go 0-2 to start the season. Whose fault is the 0-2 start? Which is a big question I've been seeing on Facebook and stuff like that. The fault is in 2 people: Josh McCown, Matt Forte, and one other person, or one other group. The coaching staff, because hear me out. Josh McCown threw 2 interceptions that could have won us on drives that needed to be touchdowns against the Bills, and then he screwed us over there. He screwed us up there and arguably lost us the game, week 1. And poor play calling, and with the punt at the end of that game. Of course, you know about it. So yeah, that's the coaching staff, and Matt Forte just needs to grow some legs on their stubs, because it looks like there's weights on the back of his legs, and it looks like he can't run. Looks like there's chains. He just doesn't look. He's out of his prime. I understand that, but why don't you make yourself proven as the guy that led? How did this feel? The guy that led the Jets to being an average team, and the Jets weren't expected to win a single game. You know what I mean? Anyway, so that is the video. That's the recap of the New York Jets v. the Oakland Raiders. The Oakland Raiders win in a 45-20 blowout, or I wouldn't consider it a blowout, or it's pretty much a blowout. Not a close game. Of course, that's what we want to see. Of course, that didn't happen. Although, what I said in the preview happened. They did throw the ball deep twice, I believe. And both of them scored touchdowns, so keep at it. So that's the video. If you like the video, make sure to hit the like button. For more like this, hit the subscribe button. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.